from the world-famous Babalu Lounge in Palm Desert, California, it's the Mark and Tony Show, starring Mark Lantero and Tony Pomponio. Tonight's guests are the hilarious comedian Jimmy Della Valle and the #1 Tom Jones tribute artist in the whole world, Tino, Macchia. So put your hands together and welcome Mark and Tony.
Babalu's.
Wow.
It's a great establishment. Tony, you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
We're having a lot of fun here. We got another great audience here.
Wow, look at this crowd.
Perfect crowd. Perfect
a hand
crowd.
for the crowd. A hand
Yes,
for the crowd.
everybody. The applause sign for
Seriously.
everybody out here, and we thank everybody for coming in tonight.
Wow. Another
I
great
even
night.
have friends of mine from Chicago in here, Lou and Sue, and I thank you both for stopping in. Lou,
Very nice.
make sure you keep all the stories quiet.
Lou, after the show's over, we need to talk a little bit, okay?
No.
I'm serious, okay?
Yeah.
So don't leave.
Wonderful,
All right? It's all good.
wonderful. More problems. But really, all kidding aside, we want to thank, Tony and I both want to thank everybody for showing up
Absolutely.
this evening. It's another beautiful evening. And Tony, I want to give you props.
Oh, for what?
Well, because, you had a busy day.
Yeah, absolutely. I always do.
I wanted to make sure you were here because,
I'm here.
it's always about you. And
Well,
I wanted
you know,
to make sure, we take good care of you.
The
Floor is yours.
Well, you know what? I was going to go down one road, but I decided I'm going to make a U-turn. I'm going to talk about going to the dentist, okay?
Oh, wonderful.
All right, so my friend here had a little episode. Right?
Oh, big
so now
episode.
I'm going to explain to you what it's like when I go to the dentist. First of all, I go across the border to Mexico because it's a little cheaper, right? You walk in and the dentist goes, "You need a root canal. Start drilling right now. Boom. Let's get the job done right here, right now. Give me a shot, and that way I can pay and go next door, have a margarita, and we're done." That's it. So now,
Be careful now. Be gentle.
He went to the dentist 1 week ago. He's in dying pain, right?
No, I had the procedure done just yesterday.
Well, I know that, but it took you a week to figure out you needed to do this and you needed to take that kind of medication.
I know.
And then you needed the painkillers and you needed the Jan to hold your hand at the dentist. What kind of man are you?
All I know is I threatened that poor doctor. I said, "You better make sure I have no pain.
You know
I don't
what?
want pain. I don't like pain."
I hope it wasn't the same guy that tried to give you an MRI, okay?
I think it was the same guy now that we brought that up.
Yeah.
So enough of me. What about you? Talk to me about your day. I didn't get a chance to see you much today, so
Well-
let's catch up.
Oh, yeah, now you're trying to throw it back on
Yes,
me.
I am, because then it's my turn.
All right, so this morning I get up and I own this restaurant called Rosati's. I think most people know that.
Chicago restaurant.
And, yeah,
Louis,
and,
pay
you know,
attention.
I'm supposed to be retired, but I guess I'm still working. I don't get it, but I go there every day. And I get a call from my manager. He's the head of the kitchen. He says, "I got to go to jury duty, okay?" I said, "What do you mean? Why didn't you tell me 2 months ago when they sent you the thing over there? I would have found a way to get out." "Well, I'm over here at jury duty." So I said, "Oh, shoot. I said, "Shoot."
You were close.
So
you
I
were
called-
close. I
I
think we're going to have
called-
to beep you.
I called Sonny. I go, "Hey, listen, you might have to find a replacement for everything. If this guy does not come to work, I got to start making pizzas over here tonight."
The
Okay?
show does not work without you, Tony.
Well, long story short, he got out. He went up there and he says, "I don't speak English, okay? I don't like a Mexican people. I don't like a white people. I don't like a Chinese people. I don't like Japanese people. You're out of here."
Tony,
and
you
he
trained
came
him
to
well.
work. That's it.
You trained him
It
extremely
was all
well.
good. It was all good.
So, you know what? Stories aside, we got another good show tonight, don't we?
Oh, absolutely.
Why don't you say who both guests are?
Well, you know what?
Let's do it.
Tino Macchia. Great.
Oh, wait till you hear
Tom Jones
him.
Singer. Oh, my God.
Now, I'm going to do a move. It's going to hurt me. But I'm going to do a move. It's Tom Jones, baby.
Absolutely. And I got this great story that Tino and I grew up. Our parents were friends. His father-in-law was a good friend of my father. They were friends with Tony Zaccoli. I mean, we all are part of a group of Italians. They used to own Italian delicatessens and restaurants in the San Gabriel Valley. So it's wonderful to see you guys. And I'm so glad I got hooked up with you guys tonight. So
I'm glad you're coming out.
All right.
And who is this great comedian that we know that goes on cruise ships and does all kinds of good stuff? What's that gentleman's name?
You probably didn't remember, so you asked me to say it, huh?
I think his first name is Jimmy.
Jimmy DeValier.
Everybody, a round of applause for both entertainers this evening. It's going to be a wonderful night. Again, we're happy that you're here, and Tony and I always do this as we're getting ready. So, Tony, you ready?
Ready?
Say it.
We'll be
Right back.
Welcome to Babalu Lounge and Gastropub, specializing in Cuban and Peruvian flavors. Here at Babalu, we want to provide the most authentic, multicultural dining experience that Palm Desert has to offer. We take ideas from cuisines around the world. Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, Caribbean, and African flavors have heavily influenced Cuban and Peruvian food throughout history, and the same goes for us here at Babalu. And check out our website for weekly entertainment. Become a part of the family and enjoy.
Need documents notarized fast? Or needing to get a notarized document authenticated to send out of the country? Atlas Mobile Notary brings certified notary and apostille services right to you. Professional, convenient, and reliable on your schedule. Trust Atlas Mobile Notary and apostille to make your paperwork simple. Call today and get it done the easy way.
At Rosati's, we don't just make pizza, we make history. Authentic Chicago-style pies and traditional Italian dishes. Crafted from family recipes passed down for generations. Every bite tells a story of tradition, flavor, and the Rosati family passion for great food. We stay true to our roots. Because making great food isn't just our job, it's our #1 priority. Rosati's, real Chicago, real family, real good.
Welcome back, everybody, and thanks again for coming for the Mark and Tony Show.
Absolutely.
But as we said in our opening, our first guest, great comedian, good friend of ours, too. We all give a round of applause for Mr. Jimmy Della Valle.
Yeah.
Good. It's great to have you on the show, Jimmy. Thank you. And I know you're a very busy person, so we're happy that you're here.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Who do you think is funny besides you?
Well, not you guys.
No, not us. Not paid to be funny.
See, if you had to shut up, they would have continued laughing.
Here we go.
You know what? Somebody got a hook. Anyway, really.
It's in this air.
Seriously.
All right. So, anyways, no. So you know, so they say like your mom was funny, your dad. You know, what it is? It's my wife. I have a Latina wife. Are there any Latina women here? Yeah. They're I just celebrated 22 years married to a Latina.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah. That's great, Jimmy.
That's 108 in real people. Yeah. She's tough. She's tough. And I don't want to disrespect anybody. You know, like disrespect Latinos, white people, black people. I don't want, but I'm Italian. So if I say no disrespect, there's some disrespect coming.
Oh, jeez. Go ahead. So, hey, listen, before you were a comedian, did you ever want to be anything else when you were growing up?
So, no. You know, I didn't want to be a doctor. I didn't, I mean, I would have went to Harvard had I been accepted. You know.
Yeah. But wait a second, though. We also had you on some of the television shows we did.
Sure.
Didn't you? Don't you have an acting background? You like to get into acting a little bit, don't you?
Yeah.
Why don't you let the audience know about that, too?
So I have my own sitcom. It's called Not For Nothing on Amazon Prime. You guys can go look that up. It'll charge you, but if you want to buy it after the show, it's $20. And for anyone that knows Mark and Tony, it's $100.
What's that smell? Is that you?
Oh, it's probably my shirt. I bought it at a thrift store.
You're like the only guy I know that thinks the thrift store is a mall.
At least I don't wear Hawaiian shirts every day.
When you ever see me in a Hawaiian shirt?
Not you, Jerry.
He wears them here and there.
He wears them every day.
Yeah, but my show's called Not For Nothing. Bobby Costanzo, the legendary Italian actor, played Joey's dad on Friends. He plays my dad, one of the stars of Shameless. The great Italian actor Carmine Caridi, who was my uncle from Godfather and everything, very famous. It's a great show, as well as I just starred in Mandate with John Lovitz, me, Chris Kattan, Louis Lombardi, one of the stars of Sopranos. They think that's the next Hangover, and I just shot my 4th comedy special.
So Jimmy, real quickly, and then I'm going to defer to Tony. I mean, there's comedians that, well, like actors and everybody, we all have somebody that we want to follow in their footsteps. For you, with being a comedian, who really gave you your inspiration? There had to be one specific person or one line, whatever. Who gave you your oomph to do it?
So let's see how old the audience is or how young the audience is. Norton, come on down. I got to show you something. Jackie
There it is.
Gleason.
Oh,
The great
wow.
one.
Wow.
That was the guy.
You know what? That was a great choice, man. I'll tell you what, I used to love Rodney Dangerfield, to be honest with you.
Oh, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, no. Hey.
What about your wife? Tell a little bit about your love for your wife, okay?
So, no, I mean, I love my wife. A lot of you people probably have kids. You guys have kids, yeah?
She's your best friend, right?
She is. She's my best friend. But that's what I say, but she's not really my best friend. My best friend is Vinny in Brooklyn. Because Vinny would take a bullet for me. I go, baby, would you take a bullet for me? She goes, no, but I will shoot you.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we moved to our right a little bit.
I didn't have my bulletproof vest.
Somebody
on
has a
tonight.
scope going on here right now.
I have a question.
What is your question?
Have you performed lately in LA?
So, oh, yeah.
Who's this guy in the audience shooting out
yeah.
questions?
No, so last night, I don't know if you guys know who D.L. Hughley is, black comedian, one of the kings of comedy, right? So I got invited to be on the D.L. Hughley and Friends show last night. I went up and I absolutely killed, and D.L. had never met me, and it was so amazing, because like when you don't really know the comic, you'll just introduce him, and he gave me like the pound, like, you know, he didn't even say like good, do good or nothing like that. And after as he took me off, he just was like, oh my God, you were so funny, man. It's like, I've never seen cadence or delivery like that. He goes, we're gonna do something, we're gonna work together. And I was so like, oh my God. And that was big. The original king of comedy said that to me. I was like, oh my God, that's amazing.
That's
and then in the green room, all of a sudden they knock on the door and they go, this guy wants to meet you. Mookie Betts from the Dodgers.
Oh, how about that?
And there it is, everybody.
Our championship Dodgers, yes.
I didn't have the heart to go, I'm a Yankee fan.
That's smart move. Smart
No,
move.
I love Mookie Betts, yeah.
Well, you know what? With all that being said, let the audience know your upcoming dates,
Yeah.
where you're going to be performing. I know you had mentioned something's coming up pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
I would like the audience to know what that's all about and other future dates.
Okay. So if you guys are on Instagram or Facebook or anything, just go look for me at Funny Jimmy, Della Valle, funnyjimmy.com, or at Funny Jimmy D on Instagram. Now here's the deal. If you you know where Spotlight Casino is?
Yeah.
29.
I'm headlining there December 19th at 8 p.m. at Spotlight Casino. I'm going Saturday. I'm flying to Hawaii to do a show. Then I jump on a cruise ship, and I'll be on a cruise ship for a couple cruises until the 18th. I'll come home. I'll do the 19th. So I hope to see you guys all there. And
That'll be awesome, man.
That would
Make sure
be
you
great.
make plans to be there.
So everybody, now I knew who used my credit card last week on the
Another guy
Carnival
that
Cruise
cruise
Line.
ship.
There it is.
That was with him. We had a great
And there
time.
you go, everybody. But everybody, a big round of applause for Jimmy, because you know what? He's a fantastic talent.
Hey,
He
Jimmy.
does a great job. And if you are open on the 19th, please come out and see him at Spotlight 29.
Jimmy, I think it would be a good idea because he and I are never in sync. Why don't you say something to the crowd? Say, we'll be right
back.
There it is, everybody.
At Rosati's, we don't just make pizza, we make history. Authentic Chicago-style pies and traditional Italian dishes. Crafted from family recipes passed down for generations. Every bite tells a story of tradition, flavor, and the Rosati family passion for great food. We stay true to our roots. Because making great food isn't just our job, it's our #1 priority. Rosati's, real Chicago, real family, real good.
Need documents notarized fast? Or needing to get a notarized document authenticated to send out of the country? Atlas Mobile Notary brings certified notary and apostille services right to you. Professional, convenient, and reliable on your schedule. Trust Atlas Mobile Notary and Apostille to make your paperwork simple. Call today and get it done the easy way.
Looking for fun and to mingle? It's the all-new Babalu, with the biggest and best stock bar in the desert. Delicious Cuban and Peruvian food served with incredible daily social hour specials. Babalu.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we
please
go.
welcome Tino Macchia.
Big applause, everybody.
Not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. When I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. I wanna die. It's not unusual to go out at any time. When I see you out and about, it's such a crime. You should ever want to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual, it happens every day. No matter what you say, you'll find it happen all the time. Love will never do what you want it to. Why can't this crazy love be mine? Come on! It's not unusual to be mad with anyone. It's not unusual to be sad with anyone. But if I find that you ever change at any time, it's not unusual. Find that I'm in love with you. Oh, whoa, 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 wow, yeah, yeah. Hey, gosh, I haven't seen Tino since we were like probably 12, 13 years old, maybe.
I used to babysit him.
Well,
So moving right along.
no, you know, we used to hang out at the Italian church in Los Angeles. Our parents were involved, and we'd be running around behind the curtains while your dad was performing,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Tony DeBruno was his father, is your father.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What an awesome talent. And I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Right? How about a hand?
For sure, everybody. Let's get another round of applause because this gentleman here sitting to our left not only did a fantastic
Marcus,
job.
take it from here.
I am going to take it from here. He did a fantastic job. He's a great singer. This valley needs somebody like him because he just ups the game.
Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. She said.
Tino is incredible. The power of his voice, his heart and soul is into it when he sings. Yes, he did Tom Jones proud.
My Delilah. I'm never gonna fall in love. Whoa, 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 she's a lady. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Just say the words and they are yours.
He's amazing, great performer. He's the whole package. Singing, acting, just the way he moves. Everything he has is the full package. I think he's great.
You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. Whoa, 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 whoa. He always runs while others walk.
So, my question, I'm a big Tom Jones fan, and you hit it with that song. Your inspiration, your style, everything, give the audience a little backdrop on how all of this came about.
I never really sang a note until I was in my 30s. I never really sang anything publicly. I was very, very shy, was beyond. I mean, I was the most shy person you'd ever want to meet. Never said more than 2 words. This would be impossible years ago.
You're kidding.
I literally never sang a note before I was in my 30s, and I never thought I could. My dad always pushed me. He always wanted me to carry on. I wouldn't want to be within 10 feet of a microphone. I would turn white, and that's it. It's not going to happen. I started out playing accordion in my dad's Italian band.
Oh my God!
Now we have two accordion players right here.
That's it.
Two of them on set at the same time.
That was my instrument since I was 7. That was it. And Never had any formal training other than about a year of accordion lessons when I was 7, but I never had any formal training whatsoever. We just couldn't afford it. And it just, long story short, I'm not going to bore you with the details, but everything changed one night. My very good friend got us together at a reunion, high school reunion, and he tricked me into singing karaoke. I never wanted to do it, but they tricked me into it. That night, I discovered that I loved it. I won first place, $75.
Tell everybody the song you sang then, too.
It was Elvis, Can't Help Falling in Love.
Oh, wow.
I gotta tell you, not only do you sing the songs, you sing difficult songs that you gotta watch the pitch.
I purposely picked that one because I thought it was the easiest I could. I was red-faced. I told the DJ, I'm not gonna do this. I cannot do this. He said, don't worry, everybody does it. You'll just thumb through the book, pick something that you think you might recognize and try it. And that was the only song that I thought I could try. And that's when I discovered that I loved it.
I mean, honestly, I love the camera, okay? I mean, forget the camera's there. I just love being in front of the camera, talking to people. What made you change? I mean, that is one tough mountain to climb. If you're feeling kind of not comfortable, when did you become comfortable?
During the pandemic, everything changed for us. Entertainment, literally for a year and a half, we were at a standstill, did nothing. So I was bored, and I was missing my family, because I see my family a lot, and family's very, very important to us.
Italian families,
and
all three of us.
I see my parents. I'd love to go visit at least twice a month, and we couldn't. During the pandemic, we couldn't see them as often. I was getting really homesick, and I started just thinking about all these memories that we had at the Italian church, and all of a sudden, all these memories came flooding in, and don't ask me how or why, but I felt compelled to singing these songs that I remember my dad singing completely. And you talk about out of your wheelhouse. This was not even in the same zip code. It was so far just out of the ordinary, but something compelled me to do it. And I thought I'm putting myself out there. I'm sure people are going to ridicule me. I'm sure people are going to critique me, but something forced me to sing them. And I couldn't believe it, but everybody was making comments. I mean, you can go on my YouTube pages and hundreds of thousands of views and comments praising it. And I felt so touched. And that's when I started discovering that I think I could try the more powerful songs that I never thought I could.
Great job.
You know what? Honestly, thank God for that, man. Can you imagine? Look, it's got the voice of a friggin' angel, this guy, you know? Come on, man. I'll tell you, I gotta get some props to another fellow who's here tonight. Your father-in-law is here with him. He's the first guy that greeted me, first guy that said, remember when you're this little, you guys used to play around. He's here. Franco, right? Where is he?
Where is he?
Yeah, Franco.
Franco, are you around? Where are you, Franco?
What a great guy. There he is over there. What a
There.
great guy.
There he is. He's being photographer. There it is. Well, everybody, we were in for a treat tonight with a fantastic singer, and I have to say we cannot let him go without singing 1, 2, or 10 more songs. So everybody, big round of applause.
That's right. Tino Macchia. I who have nothing. I who have no one. Adore you. He wants you so. I'm just no one with nothing to give you but hope. I love you. He buys you diamonds, bright, sparkling diamonds. But believe me, dear, when I say that he can give you the world, but he'll never love you the way I love you. He can take you any place he wants, to fancy clubs and restaurants. But I can only watch you with my nose pressed up against the window pane. I who have nothing, I who have no one, must watch you go dancing by, wrapped in the arms of somebody else when, darling, it's I who loves you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yeah, how about that, huh? How about that? Tino Macchia, how about it, folks? What a talent.
But we are not done yet. We have somebody sitting here with the three of us. Tony, introduce this beautiful young lady to your left.
Well, we have the original champagne lady from the Lawrence Welk Show, Roberta Lynn, in the house. How about that, huh? Hey, how about a hand for Roger, all the work he does for us, huh? And he's just getting started. He's going to be playing here in a little while, right? You got it. So, you know what, Roberta?
Yes.
We were here talking a little bit about a little medley that you do, or a little song that you do, a little short version.
I get too hungry for dinner at 8. Love the theater, but I never come late. I never bother with the people that I hate. That is why the lady is a tramp.
How about that?
And I don't go to crap games with barons and earls. Never dish the dirt with the rest of the girls. And I don't go down to Harlem in my ointment and my pearls. That is why the lady is a tramp. That's enough.
How about that, huh?
Thank
you. Roberta.
Yes.
I know that, oh my God, you've been in this business so long. I mean, you got so many great stories. We can be here for 3, 4, 5 hours talking about your stories. But tell us one little funny thing. You always have a little something to say. Tell us.
Funny thing?
Tell us a little funny thing.
Okay. Well, the first time on the Welk Show, when he opened the show, he had a very funny accent.
Lawrence Welk.
Everything was wonderful, okay, with Lawrence. And on our, one and the two.
And the three.
On our first show, he said, okay, boys, it's our very first show, and I want you all to pee on your toes. And then everybody was laughing, and he looked at me and he said, Roberta, what did I say? I said, you told everybody to pee on their toes. He says, oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about that? What a great night, and we will all see you next time on the Mark and Tony